Hiyo everybody, this is IcicleFerret, and I wanted to talk about one of the new augment mods released for Warframe in update 20.7. In case you can't already tell, it's this one, Chromatic Blade. It's for Excalibur, and it changes the damage type that Exalted Blade deals to one corresponding to his energy color. And it also increases the status chance. This is the exact same gimmick that Chroma has, where changing your energy color changes what element you're affiliated with. And you can tell what element you're going to have with each color by the little symbol next to the word energy here. So greens and yellows are toxins, you got your lighter colors being cold and whatnot. It's exactly like Chroma, so if you know at least the basics of Chroma, you're gonna understand this. But I did a little bit of testing, and I found out that the element that it adds stacks with the mods that are on your melee weapon. Now, Exalted Blade already takes your melee weapon mods into account when using it, and the element that you add is like adding one right here at the end of the slot. So if you have any sort of combinations on there, they're not really affected. You just tack another element on here. So if say I was doing fire, I already have fire in here, it wouldn't mess up my whatever the word is I'm looking for. It wouldn't mess anything up. If you have only one element equipped, like here on my Galatine, let me find it. Your Galatine, I passed it, didn't I? There it is, right in front of my nose. Okay. Hopefully I didn't waste too much of your time. But anyway, if you only have one element here, then the element added by your energy color will combine with it. So if I were to put fire with electricity here, I would make the radiation, I think. I think it's radiation, or whatever fire and electricity is if it's not radiation. So that's another thing to keep in mind too if you're going to use this mod, is the element that you end up with an Exalted Blade will combine with any single element that you have on your melee weapon. Now, another part that is a little confusing is the status chance. And I'm fairly certain it adds status chance to this number here. Because when I was using my Galatine, I was getting a proc on almost every single swing. Because if you add 50% to this, it's pretty, it's going to be a little higher. And when I switched to my Ack Brunt to test the element build, which has a lower status chance, I wasn't getting as many procs. Now, I could be wrong. It could affect the base status chance of the weapon rather than any of the modded elements on here. But I'm pretty sure it's just 50% of whatever your melee weapon is with the mods applied. If anyone wants to do more testing and see if I'm right, feel free. I only did a little bit tonight so I could get this video out to you guys, but yeah, that's the basics of Chromatic Blade. It doesn't actually change Exalted Blade at all. It's still the same ability. It doesn't affect how it's used or make it something different. It just adds a status effect that... or not a status. Yeah, it adds status effect, and it just adds an elemental alignment to your Exalted Blade. And all the melee mods still affect Exalted Blade exactly the same, and the element just gets tacked on to the end. Alright. And that's about all it is. It's a pretty cool mod if you like using elements. And so, like I said, it's a pretty cool mod if you like using elements. And Exalted Blade's pretty powerful as it is. So if you put this on and you can chain lightning things, it makes it even stronger. If you're an Excalibur main, you might like it, especially if you're an EB build. So yeah, give it a shot. Let me know what you think in the comments, if you like the mod, if you don't like the mod, if you like my video, if you don't like my video. All feedback is appreciated. And thank you very much for watching. Stay frosty, my friends, and I will see you next time.